Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darryl Johnson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to Dazzer's Football Stand for tonight's football as the UEFA Europa League phase takes place tonight for the first time since last season. It is match day number 1, and we have quite a few games as well to look out for tonight, including our featured game tonight, which is, of course, Braga versus Feyenoord. Braga, former finalists in this tournament, go head-to-head against Feyenoord, a two-time Europa League winners back when it was called the UEFA Cup back in the day. But tonight they both go head-to-head against each other, and we should be looking forward to what should be a really entertaining battle. This is the first time that Braga have ever been in the league phase, obviously, since the change, because obviously before it used to be a group stage, didn't it? Where you'd have 3 home games, 3 away games against the same teams. Only when they introduced the Conference League, etc., they decided to change it to league phase. So when they decided to change it to league phase, you have 8 teams, and it's just 8 teams at random, 4 home, 4 away. For Braga, though, this is the first time they've been in the league phase, obviously. They did used to be in the group stage back in the day, obviously. And let's not forget that also that, obviously being former finalists, it's a competition they'll want to win. As for Feyenoord, they've been in this tournament plenty of times. They're one of the big sides in the Netherlands and one of the sides that normally get into Europe. Currently under the management of the legendary Robin van Persie, who left Heerenveen to join Feyenoord as the manager. So far this season for both of these teams, both teams have done well this season. Braga have only lost 1 game so far this season, and that was in the Liga Portugal. They lost 1-0 at home to Gil Vicente and drew 1-1 against Vitória Guimarães. But in the Europa League, they've been pretty good, to be quite honest. They're certainly not a team that many teams are going to do well against, actually. They beat Cluj, Olewski as well, Cluj, Lincoln Redims, of course. I think that was inevitable to get to this stage. As for Feyenoord, though, Feyenoord doing well. Apart from getting battered in the Champions League qualification, they dropped into the Europa League from the Champions League qualifications, getting annihilated by Fenerbahce. But ever since then, they've been on a good run of form. Beaten Excelsior, their rivals part of Rotterdam, Heerenveen, Fortuna Sittard, and then drawing 3-3 away to AZ Alkmaar in what sounded like a very entertaining but controversial game. And Lamadocic got sent off, but he starts today because it is not it's not the Eredivisie, and it was a 98-minute penalty for AZ that got them a point against them. So, looking at the 2 teams, we'll have a look through the 2 lineups in a bit. But looking at the teams on my screen, 2 fairly strong teams actually. A couple of players that you will probably recognise in these teams: Ricardo Horta, who is the captain for Braga. João Moutinho, who joined Braga, of course, from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yes, he did. Went back to his home country. Also, a player that I do recognise is Bright Mb, who was a youngster at FC Bayern. He was playing in the FC Bayern amateur team, Bayern 2, in the Dritte Liga, the 3rd division of German football. Never really got an opportunity in the main team, unfortunately, but he's moved on. He's he played for Braga last season, got a couple of games under his belt after joining from Hanover. So it's nice to see another youngster getting involved in some of these big sides. Victor Gomez, people might remember him from La Liga originally. Played for Espanyol, Mirandes, Malaga, and then obviously he's one of the key players in Braga's defence. Another player on the bench, which I'm very surprised about. I completely forgot he joined them actually from Hoffenheim. He went to Valladolid last season, I believe, on loan, and then he's gone to Braga. Florian Grilic from the Bundesliga. He's now actually playing for Braga, which I didn't actually know about at the time, so that was a surprise. Pau Victor. Now, Pau Victor, a lot of people will remember, of course, was a young player, 23 years of age, played for Barcelona, made a couple of first-team appearances last season for the team from not Spain, Catalonia. The team from Catalonia. Let's have a look at some of the players then. Some of the players that a lot of people recognise in the Feyenoord team. Now, I thought Igor Paschal was still playing for them, but it turns out he's gone to Marseille. There's the main goalkeeper, which is Timon Villenreuter. Been with Feyenoord for many years, obviously. He's a German player, but has played mainly in the Dutch league. Midtjylland hasn't finished yet. They're currently winning 2-0 against Graz at this present stage, with about 40 seconds to go till the end of the game. Thanks very much, Sam Pinder, for joining us as well. Get involved in live poll, by the way, everyone. 5 votes. And 4 people have gone for Feyenoord to win. Interesting. Also, another one who's... he was brilliant for FC Twente, by the way. Sem Stein. Sem Stein was absolutely superb for FC Twente. Joined Feyenoord, got a really good move. Quinton Timber. A lot of people know originally from Ajax, actually. And who's a striker? He's from Denmark, isn't he? Yeah, former Benfica striker Kasper Tengstedt is their main striker. And a man returning to Portugal, only he played for one of Braga's rivals, Porto. Gonçalo Borges used to play for Porto, joined Feyenoord this season. And also on the bench, one, two players you'll recognise, Justin Bijlo, who was their number one keeper. He's still wearing the number one kit, but doesn't seem to be getting a lot of starts now. And also, I do recognise this guy. Yeah, Kyle Larin, who the Canadian striker, who's on loan at the moment from RCD Mallorca. He had spells at Besiktas. A lot of people might remember him from playing at Besiktas and obviously Club Brugge, which I know Finn Malfa will probably remember as well. Anis Haj Musa has been a great player for Feyenoord over the last season or two. And also, I do recognise this name. I'm trying to remember where I know him from. Ghent. There you go. I thought I recognised. I knew I recognised him from somewhere. He used to play for Ghent, this guy. Tsuyoshi Watanabe, who a lot of people have probably used on FIFA in the past. Used to play for Ghent. He's now at Feyenoord. And also the man from Nice, obviously, used to play for Nice. Jordan Lotomba now plays for Feyenoord as well. A lot of injury issues though for Feyenoord. Gernot Trauner's injured his ACL, so he's going to be out for months. Javiro Reed, who's been a good youngster for them, he's injured. Also the Polish midfielder from Brighton, Jakub Moder, injured himself. He's got a knock at the moment. Thomas Bielen, who joined them originally from Zwolle 2 seasons ago, he's suffered a broken leg, so he's out for a long time. Yeah. I don't think there's much more to say really about that. But yeah, there's a couple of players in there that you'll probably remember from other clubs. We'll have a look at the 2 lineups in a bit. But first of all, welcome to Harry Doherty, 3-2 Feyenoord. I actually think Feyenoord might sneak something, but I just don't know. They might sneak something, but I just have a feeling Braga will sneak it. I think Braga will edge it. Feyenoord could easily get something from this game. It could be a draw, to be fair. But what we want to see is goals. We don't want to see a boring 0-0 game, you know. The game yesterday between Gateshead and Hartlepool was not a great match at all, considering it was a derby. It was a little bit poor, to be fair. Get involved in the live chat, by the way. 6 votes, 67% for Feyenoord, 33% for Braga. So it's 2 votes to 4 on that at the moment. No one's saying a draw so far, which is very interesting. We'll have a run through of the lineups then with Mr. Darrell Johnson. Feyenoord will be in Dutch and Braga will be in Portuguese for any Portuguese and Dutch natives around. We'll first of all have a look at the referees. The referees tonight are all from Montenegro. The referee tonight is Nikola Dabanovic. The assistant referee is Vladan Todorovic and Zerjan Jovanovic. Fourth official for today is Milos Bošković. And the VAR referee is Momčilo Markovic alongside French assistant referee Willy Deliot. Right, time for the Feyenoord and Braga lineups then. Opstellen for Feyenoord begin with number 22 Timon Willemrute, number 3 Bart Neukoop, number 5 Guy Smal, number 8 Quinton Timber, number 11 Gonçalo Borges, nummer 14, Kapitan Sam Stein. Nummer 17, Kasper Tenkstedt. Nummer 21, Arnel Amadosic. Nummer 27, Gausau Diara. Nummer 28, Osama Tagalene. En nummer 31, Malcolm Yang. Op de bank voor Feyenoord, nummer 1, Justin Bijlo. Nummer 39, Liam Bossin. Nummer 4, Tsuyoshi Watanabe. Nummer 6, Inbjorn Wang. Nummer 10, Kyle Lawin. Nummer 15, Jordan Boss. Nummer 23, Anis Haj Musa. Nummer 30, Jordan Latomba. Nummer 32, Ayman Sleety. Nummer 36, Jeden Slovi. Nummer 40, Luciano Valente. En nummer 43, Jan Pluk. Braga. Escalacio inicial para o Braga. Y con número 1, Lucas Hornicek. Número 2, Victor Gomez. Número 4, Zico Neacate. Número 5, Leonardo Lelo. Número 8, João Moutinho. Número 9, Amin Elazani. Número 10, Rodrigo Salazar. Número 14, Gustav Lagerbayerg. Número 17, Gabriel Moscado. Número 21, Ricardo Horta. E número 26, Bright RMB. No banco para o Braga. Y con número 12, Thiago Sá. Número 26, Ale Belarus. Número 6, Vitor Carvalho. Número 18, Pau Victor. Número 27, Florian Grilic. Número 29, Jean-Baptiste Gourbi. Número 23, João Marques. Número 39, Fran Navarro. Número 41, Yanis Darusha. Número 50, Diego Rodriguez. Número 72, João Araujo. E número 77, Gabri Martinez. My Portuguese pronunciation's not perfect, but it'll get there sooner or later. Portuguese isn't a language that I've learned. I mean, let's be honest, I've been searching up on Google Translate how to say some of the things. And I've also got the numbers on the photo. I've also got a photo of all the Portuguese numbers. in front of me. But it's not the first time I've done. It's not the first time I've. Well, actually, no. It's the first time I've done. It is actually the first time I've done the lineups. It'll be the first time I've done the lineups and the substitutions and you name it in Portuguese. Now, I should say, if Feyenoord, by the way, when the substitutions and the goals go in for Feyenoord, if that happens, I'll be saying it in Dutch first, then Portuguese, and then English. And before anyone wonders why, it's because I can. So yeah. So I will translate everything anyway. Hello, Club Brugge fans here. Goedenavond. By the way, I was mentioning a player from. I was mentioning a few players from the Belgian league, by the way, who was playing for these two teams today, and that you might actually remember them. One of them being for Feyenoord, Tsuyoshi Watanabe, who played for Ghent. There was a player who played for. Was it Club Brugge? Yeah, there was a player who played for Club Brugge, but I can't remember who it actually is that played for them. And I'm having a look, actually, trying to have a look through my names here. Who is it? Or was it one of the players from Feyenoord? I can't actually remember. Oh, no, it's not him. Kyle Larwin. Kyle Larwin, by the way. Yeah, Kyle Larwin. He had a little spell at Club Brugge from Besiktas, but he had a spell at Waregem, Zulte Waregem, before moving on. Well, he was originally Orlando City, then went to Besiktas, went for a season at Zulte Waregem, and then went back to Besiktas, joined Club Brugge for a short spell, went to Valladolid, and then went to Mallorca, and now he's playing for Feyenoord nowadays, but I don't think he's made an appearance yet. Nope, he's not made a single appearance yet so far for Feyenoord, so this could be his debut if he features today. Jordan Boss. Jordan Boss as well. Wait, right. Oh no, I did say Jordan Boss. For some reason, I thought I'd missed out Jordan Boss's name on the bloody lineup screen. I don't know why. Yes, Jordan Boss. Not a player I'm actually familiar with. Oh, he played for Westerlo. Westerlo. Yeah, so he did play. There's a few players that have played in the Belgian league, to be fair, that'll be featuring tonight, which is interesting. Both teams, by the way, setting out with 4-3-3 formations according to this. It is for Feyenoord. Velaruta in goal, Neukorp, Amadocic, most people will know from Sheffield United, Yang and Smal, Timberstein and Tagalina, or Tagaline, I'm not sure how you pronounce actually his name, and then the front three of Borges, Tengstedt and Diarra. For Braga, it's Honacek in goal, Gomez, Lagerbayelk, Niakate and Arian B. Lelo, Moutinho and Gabriel Moscado as the three midfielders, and the three up front is Ricardo Horta, El Wazani and Rodrigo Salazar. Decent front three actually for I turned it up too high, didn't it? I thought I turned it up too far. So it should be a decent game tonight. How will these two get on? Well, we'll find out shortly. The game is on the TNT Sport red button. It is on TNT 5. So you have to go onto the red button in order to get it. So bear with me 2 seconds. Let's see if today's stream's a little bit Better than yesterday's. TNT 5 is what it's on, I believe. So there you go. A reminder of the other games taking place tonight in the UEFA Europa League. There is also games in the Carabao Cup, which we'll keep an eye on as well. Midtjylland have just beaten... Midtjylland have just beaten Sturm Graz by 2-0 in their first game of the tournament. Or first game of the league phase anyway. PAOK drew 0-0 with Maccabi Tel Aviv. That is... that's a surprise, you know. That is a surprise. I would have expected PAOK to win that. Although, let's be honest, Maccabi Tel Aviv have never lost against PAOK. Well, doesn't it just show you? Real Betis take on Nottingham Forest tonight. Forest in their first European game in over 30 years. Dinamo Zagreb taking on Fenerbahce. Freiburg taking on FC Basel. Malmo taking on Ludo Goretz. Nice playing Roma. And Red Star Belgrade hosting Celtic in the UEFA Europa League today. This is the last stream of the week, by the way. I'm not streaming anymore this week on this channel, as I'll be focusing on the darts on Friday, Saturday and Sunday evening. So the rest of the week I'll be having off for here, which will be good. That's for you, Harry Dotty. Bastard. This game's in National League. So Scunthorpe losing to Bournemouth. They're one of the only teams that are unbeaten still in the National League. And they're getting beat. Club Brugge losing to Westerlo as well. Bloody hell. EFL Cup games as well. Huddersfield, Man City, Newcastle, Bradford, Tottenham against Doncaster have all kicked off. And they have all 0-0 after about 10 minutes in each of those games. Port Vale Arsenal kicks off at 8 o'clock. And by the way, once this match is done, by the way, we'll be staying on to find out who plays who in the next round of the Carabao Cup, as the draw takes place following Port Vale versus Arsenal, which should finish at around 10 p.m. Same as this game. Starts at 8 o'clock. Kick-off today. So, it's the 2011 runners-up taking on the 1974 and 2002 Europa League winners. Obviously, 1974 it was called the UEFA Cup at the time, and then became the UEFA Europa League. Referees all from Montenegro. The Estadio Municipal de Braga, described as one of the most beautiful stadiums in the world, is hosting tonight's game. So, Braga will be in their traditional red and white home colours. Feyenoord will be in their... I don't know if it's grey. It's like some sort of... Is it a dark blue or is it a grey away kit? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what colour their away kit actually is. So here we go. Hopefully a decent crowd. So, two strong starting 11s going head to head. We'll do the starting 11s again once the players are out, but they'll be in English this time. So, the referee from Montenegro, Nikola Dabanovic, leads the two teams out of the tunnel at the Estadio Municipal de Braga. Beautiful stadium, but unfortunately, the stadium's... One thing I found with Braga Stadium is it's a beautiful stadium, but it's never full. And I suppose, like, people say it's a lovely ground, but it's not a ground that can build an atmosphere. You can't build a good atmosphere from it. I mean, it's never full. It's not full. It's never a full stadium. But also, like, I suppose the atmosphere is, it maybe is a bit difficult to create a really good atmosphere because it's not like in a circle. It's like you got a two-tier stand one side of the pitch and two-tier stand the opposite side of the field, and no stands in between. So I suppose it is. I suppose it is difficult to create a really good atmosphere, but you'd think that both stands would just bounce off each other, you know. But the stadium built on a mountain range. Lovely, lovely stadium. And here we go. It's match time. So let's have a look at the two teams in full. But first we'll have two starting 11s, I beg your pardon. But first we'll have a look at today's referees. From Montenegro, the referee today is Nikola Debanovic. The assistants are Vladan Todorovic and Zerjan Jovanovic. For official is... what's going on? No fucking way. Is it working now? There we go. Are we back? No fucking way. Right, we're back. No, sorry. Bloody, the Wi-Fi glitched out. It would appear. Right, we're back. Yeah, appears the Wi-Fi glitched out. Very annoying, that. Anyways, the referees, as I was going to say, by the way, in case you didn't catch it, from Montenegro, Nikola Dabanovic, Vladan Todorovic, Zerjan Jovanovic, Milos Bošković, and on there is Momčilo Markovic and Willy Deliord. Feyenoord's line-up then, in goal is number 22, Timon Vellenruter, number 2, Bart Neukoop, number 5, Guy Schmal, number 8, Quinton Timber, number 11, Gonçalo Borges, number 14, Sem Stein, number 17, Kasper Tengstedt, number 21, Anel Amadocic, number 27 is Gerso Dayara, number 28, Osama Taghalin, I'm going to call him, and number 31, Malcolm Yang. Let me just take a photo of... let me just quickly go on this. For Braga then, they're starting 11. In goal number 1, Lukas Hornicek. Number 2, Victor Gomez. Number 4, Zico Nayakate. Number 5, Leonardo Lelo. Number 8, João Moutinho. Number 9, Amin El Wazani. Number 10, Rodrigo Salazar. Number 14, Gustav Lagerbielke. Right. Number 17, Gabriel Moscado. 21, Ricardo Horta. 26, Bright RAMB. And if you want to have a look at the subs, those are the subs very quickly. They'll be going off the screen in a moment. 5 all, says Matt. And Gillingham are top of the league now, 21 unbeaten. Yeah, you want a good run of form, but I will say, mate, don't get too optimistic because it can soon change. It can change very quickly. Things can change in the blink of an eye. So off and running then, Braga versus Feyenoord. There's a few goals just to tell you about. Oh, Newcastle 1, Bradford City 0, Joelinton, Tottenham 2, Doncaster 0 already. Yep, and I didn't want to do any of the cup games because I just thought they were all going to be piss easy ties. This won't be an easy tie to call, to be quite honest. So looking forward to what should be a decent game of football. Braga versus Feyenoord. I'm your host, Mr. Darrell Johnson. Thank you very much indeed for joining us here on Dazzer's Football Stand for tonight's action. Reminder, of course, that due to copyright reasons, we are unable to show any match footage tonight. as it will result in the channel potentially being taken down. And Phil Foden has scored for Man City against Huddersfield. What a bloody surprise. See, I knew all the cup ties tonight are just going to be boring. It's going to be one-sided. Premier League teams are just going to absolutely dominate it, probably. That's why I didn't really want to... That's why I wasn't looking at... That's why I wasn't looking at doing any of them, because I knew I'd probably be better off doing the Europa League. So there you go. No chances so far for either side in the first opening minutes. Let's see what tonight's game brings us in. Arsenal scored the best goal in Prima-Donna League, but Gillingham scored the best and second goal of the weekend. By the way, was it Bradley Dack or Johnny Smith? Bradley Dack got the first goal, Johnny Smith got the second goal, Bradley Dack got the third. I know Bradley Dack is good at scoring good goals. He does score some good goals even there. As a low cross comes in for Feyenoord then, with the first opportunity is cleared away. Feyenoord look to get it back forward. And it's 2-0 to Newcastle. For fuck's sake. Bradford are going to get absolutely shat on. Seems like they're going to get absolutely shat on tonight. And the Europa League sponsored by Flixbus. Of all a weird sponsor. Here come Feyenoord though, starting the first half quite well here. Good start for them in the opening stages. There is a man down injured at the moment for Braga, but it's not a head injury, so the game can continue. And Feyenoord will continue, and have lost the ball. Ball booted forward. Martinelli scored goal the month on Sunday. I mean, to be fair, it was a really good goal. It was a really good goal. Is it going to get goal of the month? Probably. I think it will get goal of the month. But to be quite honest, mate, there's still another week to go. So we could have some good goals this weekend. You know, there could be some more good goals this weekend, and then it makes the goal of the month vote a bit difficult. And Braga not really getting a hold of the ball in the opening stages. It is all Feyenoord at the moment. A young player to the man from Sheffield United, Anel Amadodzic, who most people will remember. Good defender, by the way, but sometimes a bit dirty. As I noticed. He actually got sent off for Feyenoord in the league against Dazzer Alkmaar. But because the red cards from the league don't interfere with the Europa League games, Anel Amadodzic is eligible to play tonight. But he will not be able to play in Feyenoord's next league game due to receiving that second yellow card. Sounds like ours at Alkmaar against Feyenoord was a brilliant game. Sounds like it was a really good game. Lord Woods 0, Rochester United 9 in the local Medway derby. I've heard of Rochester United, actually. I have heard of Rochester United. I've heard of them, actually. They're a team based in Kent, aren't they? Based in Kent. And they won 9-0. Freaking hell. Yeah, I've heard of them. I just don't know which league they're in. And easy as you like. Eberechi Eze scores. Eze as you like. 1-0 to Arsenal already. So the 4 Premier League teams are going to be advancing straight away, I think. I think we can all accept that. Predictions 2-1 Braga. Fine. Matt said 5-all. Sam said 3-1. Harry said 3-2. Thanks those that tuned in last night. Wasn't the greatest stream last night. I don't think it was the best stream yesterday, but so we tried. It was just the game was, unfortunately for a North East derby, it was really shit. Although Hartlepool should have had about 4 goals. I mean, Gateshead must be one of the... They must be one of the worst attacking sides that I've seen in the National League this season. They were awful in the final third. I don't think they didn't really have any shots on target. Every shot was going into the River Tyne and out of the stadium. It was terrible. South East Counties Division 1. So that is Division 8? Is that Division 8 or is that the 8th tier or 9th tier? That the 8th tier? I want to say, I'm not actually sure. Might be the 9th tier. I'm not actually sure if it's the 8th or 9th tier. No, certainly not this. It's not the 7th tier because that'd be the Southern Premier. But it's not. I know it's not that. It's either the 8th or 9th tier, I believe, and I can't remember which tier it is. Claims a handball then by Borges, but the referee doesn't do anything about it and just says carry on, throwing in the end for Braga. There's no handball there at all. Oh, I thought it was a phone for Braga. They had hold of it. Yesterday, 5 am, 10 p.m. Got home. 10 p.m. Got home. Bloody hell. Got home 10th tier. As a 10th tier with it, fair enough. So Masker in a higher tier. Oh, wasn't the best header back. Made it a bit difficult for the goalkeeper. Honor in goal today for Braga, for the hosts. I wonder if Feyenoord will have brought many fans there. Malmo 0, Ludogorets 1, a penalty. That is a bit of a surprise because Malmo were massive. They were big favourites tonight. That's the first goal in the Europa League this evening, ladies and gentlemen. If there is Feyenoord fans, they will be loud. So 10 minutes in. Feyenoord probably had the better of the opening minutes, but no chances for either side at the moment. Feyenoord seeing probably a lot more of the ball than Braga are. And Braga are struggling to really get a foothold in this match. Feyenoord played all the way back to Timon Vellenruter. And that's a foul, surely. Free kick for Feyenoord. Yep. Free kick given away by the former Wolves man, João Moutinho. Inside his own half. 39 did he just say? It does seem like João Moutinho has been playing for years. 39. I can't believe that. I knew he was in his 30s, but blimey. I knew he was in his 30s. I didn't know he was that old, though. 39 years of age. And he's playing in the still playing top flight football, European football. He's playing in the top flight of the Portuguese league, the Liga Portugal. As Vellenruter plays a long ball forward, it's gone straight back to the other goalkeeper, Hornacek. Hornacek with the ball now for Braga, swung forward, and it's headed back. And here come Braga coming forward now. João Moutinho, I think it was, trying to skip forward, but didn't manage. And Feyenoord come over the ball. Timber plays it to the left-hand side. In the box from Small. Headed away. Eze, spelled Eze, scored his first goal for the Gooners. Well, it's against Port Vale, mate, so it's nothing special. Ball comes forward there and it's straight to the goalkeeper. So not a great start. Robert van Persie watching on there, a legend of Dutch football. Mostly remember the course for, I remember mainly for the goal he scored that sealed Manchester United's 20th league title in 2013 on the volley. And he was a great player in the Premier League, not just for Manchester United, but for Arsenal as well. And ever since 7 years. And I don't think United will win a league title until at least until we get into the next decade, which will be 2030 at least. It's topping out every time. What's it doing? Why are we having dropouts? I don't know why it's done that. That's twice. Looks like the Wi-Fi is dropping in and out. Looks like it's having one of those nights where it works and then drops out all of a sudden. Well, how is it not? Should be fine now. It's really annoying, isn't it? Like, it's annoying when you're trying to do a live stream and then you know that Wi-Fi is right now, not tonight. So yeah, sorry if it does lag out on the odd occasion. I'm having 1 or 2 issues tonight with the bloody. Looks like the Wi-Fi is dropping in and out every 5 seconds. It better not keep doing it though. Port Vale is in the armpit of nowhere. Well, Port Vale is in the middle of absolutely nowhere, to be quite honest. It's in the middle of Stoke-on-Trent, but it's north of the city. It's not exactly in the city. It's north of the city. Ball in from Salazar is blocked, and that will be the first corner of the game, and it goes to the Portuguese side. Corner for Braga then, 15 minutes into this match. As Rodrigo Salazar, the Uruguayan, tried to put a cross into the box, it was blocked by the Feyenoord left back, Guy Schmal. Are my lips in sync? Let me refresh my camera. Assistant referees will be having a look at that one. Play continues for now. Coutinho. Scardo. Well, the corner in the end came to nothing. I didn't see the corner in the end, but didn't look like anything came from it because Feyenoord have the ball. Drops the lag on the stream if you haven't already done so, by the way. 5% for a draw, 65% Feyenoord, 30% Braga. 20 votes in total. So that is literally 1 vote for a draw. And Real Betis are leading Nottingham Forest. And as I suspected, no trains, only way to Vicky Vale is drive or club bus. What's happened here? Oh, we've got a potential penalty check going on. And if it does get given, it'll be a penalty to Braga. And I mean, it is. It's Targaline thinking he's wrestled him to the ground, but doesn't look like there's enough in it to give a penalty. So VAR check complete. No penalty given. And we will continue with a drop ball. Real Betis have scored, by the way. It was Cedric Bakambu, sorry. But the goal is currently under review by VAR for potential offside. Yeah, Port Vale's not an easy one. You can always walk. I mean, there is a station that's not too far from Port Vale's ground, but you can only walk to it. Like, there's no trains or... I mean, I assume there's public transport. I'm pretty sure you can get a bus. You can get a bus to their ground, surely. Not a bad start. Thanks to those that tuned in tonight, by the way. Well, apart from that potential penalty check, which came to nothing, there's not really been much to really say, actually. Oh, hello. Oh. I think he's... Do the studs go into Salazar? The studs might go into Salazar, actually, but there is a potential red card check. They are checking this. And quickly decided, no red card. Not dangerous, not serious foul play. But the referee didn't even give a yellow card. He didn't even get a yellow card for it, actually, the lad, so he was quite lucky. So, no. So, 2 VAR decisions and nothing from them. Whose grand idea was to try and make Vale Park the Wembley of the North in the 50s with no transport link? Not even a damn bus. Can't you even get a bus there? Well, I don't know why. Well, you know, people have all these really bright ideas and then realise that it doesn't work like that. Here comes Feyenoord flying forward with Borges on the right hand side. And he loses the ball in the end. Good defending in the end. Betty's goal does count, and literally, 3 minutes later, Nottingham Forest have found themselves an equaliser. So, it's Betty's 1, Forest 1, and it's Morgan Gibbs-White with his first goal in the Europa League for Nottingham Forest. And bye! That's gone into the mountain. That's gone into the mountains, huh? First shot from Feyenoord, and it's gone to space. Oh. Well, it was... Okay, so it came up with Morgan Gibbs-White, but now it's come up saying Igor Jesus has scored for Nottingham Forest. Fair play to him if he has.
Overall, the record in the Europa League is good too for Braga, although in recent years there has been disappointment.
Well, yeah. I've been at the gym today, so I'm a bit, I was worn out. I had a nap earlier once. I was just worn out. Currently goalless at the minute in this match. It's Braga versus Feyenoord. If you have tuned in, thanks for joining us. Good evening. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. The only Portuguese greeting I know is bom dia, but I'm pretty sure that's good day or good morning. I shall drink the rest of this. Good night. One big sip and that's gone. Cheers, everyone. Up your nose. 1-0 to Dinamo Zagreb. A goal from Beljo in 22 minutes. Dinamo Zagreb won. Fenerbahce 0. They've gone a bit downhill, Fenerbahce, lately. Halfway through this game, 0-0. And I'm afraid... the games are... Honestly, I pick games that look like really good games and then they end up being bore fests. There's literally been... What? One chance? There's been next to nothing in the way of opportunities. 0-0. Harsh has put away the lads. Which one are you on about? Are you on about the Geordies and the Mackhams? Which how are the lads? Because it's the Geordies and Mackhams that say that. Well, we won't say that down in... We definitely don't say that down in Smoggy Land. Oh, that's great play. There's a shot. Oh, it's wide at the post. But that was good play. Really good play. And the Feyenoord fans cheering and applauding. It was a good opportunity, actually. He's on the left-hand side. Good work. It was Diarra doing a 1-2 with Small. Small back heels it. Diarra goes for the shot. And yeah, I think he's tried to go for the inside of the boot and it's hit the wrong side of his boot actually, and he's ended up smashing it. Well, it's almost towards the corner flag actually. It's a poor shot. It looked a lot closer on the actual camera, but then when you see the replay, it's going to the corner flag. Malmo 0, Ludo 2. Bloody hell! The Bulgarians are shocking. The Bulgarians are causing a shock in Sweden. I will say, by the way, that it might not seem as a surprise for some people, but Ludo Goretz, by the way, were underdogs going into the game against Malmo. Malmo were 3-5, and I think Ludo were 92 or something. I can't really remember, but they were certainly underdogs. Malmo were big favourites for this game tonight, so I'm surprised they've actually... Yeah. Malmo not turned up so far. Ludo have turned up. Here's Timber now for Feyenoord. About 25 yards out. Feyenoord still regaining possession. Still keeping hold of the ball in this game. They're seeing a lot more of the ball than Braga has seen it so far. And here's another opportunity. Oh, did he catch him? Oh, he's given... Actually, he's given a free kick to... He's given a free kick to Braga. Igor Jesus has scored again. Bloody hell, 2-1 Forest and it's Igor Jesus again. Fenerbahce have equalised at Zagreb. Sebastian Szymanski. What was he? So Timber. He went down, did he? Oh, he was catching the play with his feet. That's what it was. Like. Well, Timber's down at the moment. Whilst he's down, some of the Braga players, Arian B and John Moutinho and Co, speaking with their manager, and Robin van Persie speaking with some members of his team as well, just getting some more tactics into their brains, whilst we wait for Quinton Timber. Well, I don't know why I said Kyrian, but Quinton Timber to get back onto his feet. Oh, this is the problem when you wash your hair. When you wash your hair, right, your hair doesn't go in the place it's supposed to be. It doesn't stay where it normally does. I should have brushed it really, I think. Just didn't get a chance. I was quite busy preparing for the stream, so I didn't get a chance to really brush it in time for the stream, but it's alright like that, I suppose. Well, so far, both teams creating... I mean, Feyenoord creating some decent opportunities. Braga have not really had a chance so far. Feyenoord being the better side in this first half. Maybe slightly unlucky not to be 1-0 up, but they've had some, they've moved the ball around nicely on the odd occasion. They created a good opportunity with Diarra and Small linking up well together. Small back in it, and then Diarra's shot, it just, unfortunately for him, it almost went to the corner flag because he got the wrong side of his boot, I think. Got the wrong part of his boot. He was trying to go for the inside of his boot, and he ended up toe poking it to the other side of the field. But, yeah. The stadium there. Beautiful stadium. Only two stands, that stadium. You've got a two-tier stand on one end of the field and two-tier stand on the other end of the field. Whilst one-tier stands, whilst part of the stadium's, obviously, remember the stadium's been built on a mountain range as well, apparently. So, but apparently it is quite it's quite a walk to get up there. You can't get public transport or anything up there, so it's literally you have to just walk up the mountain almost to get to the stadium. But beautiful stadium, but I bet it takes ages to get up to it though. I bet it takes a long time to get up to that stadium.
You cope with a cross. Braga can't quite clear their lines at the moment. Pressure continues. Now they can come away with it. Free kick will help them. Targeline just having a little nibble at the ankles of Rodrigo Salazar.
Oh, clumsy challenge there on Salazar by Targeline, who was maybe fortunate not to give away a penalty earlier on in this game, Didn't give a penalty in the end. He was all over one of the Braga players in the penalty area. That's only Feyenoord's second foul of the game, no? Braga have conceded 5 free kicks, mainly from fouls. No offsides as of yet, though. I don't think either team's been caught offside yet, which is decent. Well, that's a really poor ball, that. Goes straight back to a Braga play from the Feyenoord player Dazzer. Braga have the ball in the attacking third for once. It only took them nearly 30 minutes to have potential opportunity, but they haven't created anything so far. And now they might make something of this, though.
Just what you'd expect from him. Now it's Salazar.
Is Salazar.
Difficult for Targeline. Alter curling one. And that was likely important header from Small.
Salazar's done good work. Crossed into the penalty area. It was towards, I think it was towards Victor Gomez, actually, beg pardon. Yeah, Salazar did well, keeping the ball on the left-hand side, and then he plays it. Horta tries to cross it in. It's in the end headed out by Guy Small. By the way, I think he's such an underrated left back. By the way, Guy Small. I think he's a really good left back. I think he's a really good defender. In the box, then punched in the air, and then into the gloves in the end of Timon Vellenwuchter. As Freiburg take the lead at home to FC Basel. And the Torschütze, as they say in Germany, the goal scorer, Patrick Osterhage. That, I believe, is his first goal of the season. It is. That's his first goal of the season, his first start. Oh no, he played against Luzern as well, but that's his first goal of the campaign, first goal of the season for Patrick Osterhage. Victor Gomez down, and he... Well, I think he does get... To be fair, I think Dazzer gets a slight touch of the ball before he gets the man, actually, but... Bit of a sore one for Gomez, catches him on the foot.
A set-piece opportunity for Braga. It's as good as it's got so far. Carlos sends his team. You've got the likes of Horta.
First... Well, Braga have done okay the last couple of minutes. There's a free kick into the box. Not really dealt with. Kick back in, headed towards goal. What a save by the goalkeeper. But I think the ball had already gone out of play anyway. The ball had already gone out of play anyway for a corner. So a corner's been given. So the free kick comes in. And it takes a touch of a final play. The ball's well out of play anyway. But Gian Routinho tries to keep it in. And then the header... Oh, wow. And then the header in the end from Elozani is brilliantly saved. Brilliantly saved by Vellenwuchter. Stops it from going over the line. I mean, had it gone in, I don't think it would have counted anyway because the ball had gone out of play. The referee gave a corner in the end. So corner for Braga, but that's a brilliant opportunity for them. Corner for them to be taken by Lelo, swung in. Braga doing alright now. Final, the last 5 minutes, they've done okay. They've had 1 or 2 opportunities. That's a good chance. It was a good chance for them, actually. But the corner comes in, it's headed away. And it's a waste in the end. The ball's out for a throw to Feyenoord. And it's about 40 yards away from their own goal. Not too far away from the halfway line. Hope you're all having a great night, by the way. Thanks so much for stopping by. Giving you live updates. It's not going to be full. It's not exactly full commentary, but sort of giving you updates here and there. Make sure you get involved in the live chat by there as well, because I'll make sure I get to the comments as well when that happens. Keeping you up to date with the goals in the Europa League and the EFL Cup tonight as well. And it's half time. I might give you one through the National League scores. There is a few people in here that'll probably watch National League as well. And I know Atletico Madrid are playing in the La Liga tonight. Aldershot 0, Yeovil 3. Well, why couldn't Hartlepool do that then? Scunthorpe 0, Bournemouth 1. Halifax losing to Morecambe. I'm gonna have to do Morecambe's ground at some point, you know. I'll have to do Morecambe at some point. Getafe drew Alaves. Atletico Madrid have started. Foul by Anel Amadosic, the man who got sent off against Dazzer Alkmaar at the weekend in that thrilling 3-3 draw in Alkmaar. Thrilling 3-3 draw. 98th minute penalty denied Feyenoord all 3 points in that game. Continuing a good run so far. Feyenoord have done well in the league, actually. They're doing quite well in the Eredivisie. I bet the Eredivisie must be quite tight, actually, at the moment. There is a game in the Eredivisie, actually. Alkmaar playing Zwolle, that's 2-all at the minute in the second half. I wonder what the table is. Let's have a look. Eredivisie website. All the cookies. Stand. Feyenoord 16 points at the moment from 6 games. So they're off to a really good start. Oh, it's still in there. So Feyenoord top of the league. Braga aren't doing too bad in the... I don't think Braga are doing too bad, actually, in their league. However... Well, they're not doing too bad. Oh, can I change that to English? I do not really understand Portuguese. Liga Portugal BetClick, as it's called. Liga Portugal Musupa. Is that the second division? Right, standings. How are they actually doing in the league in a minute? Not amazing. 6 games so far. I mean, they've only lost 1 now out of 6, which isn't a bad start, but they've only won 2. Hang on, where's the point system? Oh, that's the goal difference I'm looking at. You fucking idiot. There we go. I was going to say. 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 defeat, 9 points, 7th in the league at the moment. Well, 9 points behind Porto, who've won all 6 of their matches. Sporting Lisbon, 3 points behind them. They've lost 1. Benfica and Porto, the only teams unbeaten in the league. So Braga won 9 points so far. 11 goals scored, 6 conceded. Goal difference of 5. They've only lost 1 so far. I mean, it's a game they shouldn't really be losing. Although Gil Vicente have actually had a really good start. 4 wins out of the first 6. So Be interesting to see what happens in the League of Portugal as to who does well in the European race, and the title race will be between. It'll be probably a 3-horse race between Porto, Sporting Lisbon, and Benfica. It could be an interesting season for the European race this season, and then trying to see who stays in that division as well. Yeah, be a league to certainly keep an eye on. So Braga 9 points in the league, and at the moment 1 point out of their first game in the Europa League, which they would take, but they would like to make use of the home advantage. But at the minute, Feyenoord, they are against a very good side. At the minute, Feyenoord are unbeaten at the moment. They're against a really tough side, Braga. So evidently, Braga are struggling. Feyenoord having the better, obviously, the first 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, but then obviously the last 10-15 minutes, Braga have been better. But yes, not the best of matches. Not too many opportunities really to tell you about. I think there'll be more chances in the second half. For half time in just over 5 minutes time, plus additional time, remember, of course. There will be a bit of added time. Obviously, we've had 2 VAR checks. One that went on for probably about 30 seconds. The other one went on for literally about 10 seconds. So, but you can add on. You can add on at least a minute for that, and then you got Quinton Timber was down injured before. There's been 2 or 3 players down injured in this match, so that'll add on about 2 minutes as well. So I think we're looking at about 3 minutes of added time at the moment, but I don't think there's going to be too much of added time in this match.
Just turning his market inside out, or delivering a good enough cross. Final leg into the Champions League round of 16 last season, knocking out Milan in the playoff round, but losing to their city rivals Inter in the last 16 game. First leg of that particular tie was Robin Van Persie's second game in charge.
Here come Braga then, down the left hand side. Lovely play. This is really nice play actually. Here comes John Moutinho running forward. Gets fouled. No, that's a good challenge. No, I'm surprised. I thought it might have been a foul on John Moutinho, but the other challenge that came in was an excellent challenge. And now it's Feyenoord's turn to come forward. It's Dazzer, who's had a decent game so far, to be fair, apart from 1 or 2 careless passes. Ball just goes a shot from distance, and it's hit the banner on the end at the end of the stadium. So it's hit the banner that's well, actually, I think that banner is attached to the mountain, so it's well behind the goal. I mean, the first challenge, is the first challenge a good challenge? Oh yes, no, it is a good challenge. The first challenge is a good challenge. Ran Moutinho probably looking for it. The second challenge from Smal, I believe it was, excellent challenge. Yeah, Feyenoord have not really tested a goalkeeper today. It's my hi Dowell, it's my birthday tomorrow. Oh, nice. Well, hope you have a great birthday tomorrow then. Unfortunately, I'm not live tomorrow, so won't be able to do a happy birthday shout out tomorrow for you because I'm not live tomorrow. But I'm live on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night on Double Trouble Darts for the Euro Tours, so that's something for you to look forward to. But yeah, hope you have a good birthday. Enjoy it. Remember, it only comes once a year. Do you know, like I said, someone said to me, right, and here comes a joke, by the way. Someone said to me, oh, when's your birthday? I said, every year. Or you can always say, like, when's your birthday? Once every year. Or I always say, the day I was born. Yeah, if you want to be a sarcastic bastard, yes. my dad got my dad. We went to Toby Carvery the other day. I think it was Saturday actually. We went to Toby Carvery on Saturday, right? Just me and the family, me, my mum, my dad, and the aunt, right? And literally, the waiter got smart. The waiter was a wise guy with Dad, and my dad said, they said, what freebies can you give? What freebies can you give an over 60s person? Basically, he was trying to say, like, what can he get for free because he was 60. Oh, what? Is there any freebies I can have as a 60-year-old? I'm in the over 60s category now. He said, yeah, we can add some ice to your drink. He said that, and I went, well done. He said that, I was like, ha! Now what are you going to say, Dad? He just went, smart ass. He knew what... The guy knew what Dad was doing. He knew what he was doing. Corner for Braga, ladies and gentlemen, right hand side of the field, almost into added time. In the box from the corner. Oh, absolutely shit. Headed away easily. Like, the set pieces for Braga have been poor. Exactly, yeah. Well, you've known my dad for how long, Nicholas, so you know what my dad's like. Go on it, that's John Moutinho. Shoot somebody. Hit it. Oh! Oh, I thought that was a goal. Oh. Very unfortunate. Ricardo Horta chests it down. Tries to volley towards goal. He volleys it. It bounces off the ground. I think he's offside anyway. Bounces off the ground. And there's another player trying to slide it in at the back stick. I mean, the shot's just right anyway. But I think it's El Wazani trying to latch onto it at the back stick. And he just misses it, goes wide. Oh, that was close. And into added time. Tempo additional 2 minutos. Extra time 3 minuten. Additional time 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Ah, fuck. Ah, bastard. Accidentally smacked my thumb against me hand and my thumb clicked. Ah, you little... Ah. Fuck. Bastard. That hurts. That hurts, that. Ow. Oh. Ow. Oh, dear. New Club got the ball in the face thanks to Ricardo Horta. Ricardo Horta's trying to kick the ball forward and the ball smashes Neukup in the face. Wasn't overly chuffed by that. I mean, it's accidental. He won't have done that deliberately, João Moutinho. Although it's João Moutinho, he might have done. You never know. But 0-0 as it stands. Looks like we're going to be 0-0 going into half time as well. Bit of a shame, really. I mean, there's been chances. Both teams have had opportunities here and there, but not amazing chances. Braga have had the best opportunities of the game, actually, even though their first chance didn't really come until the 30th minute. Moutinho tries to put it in at the left-hand side, and he plays it out. And the referee blows the whistle, so they're not going to have time for that final attack. And it is going to be half-time. 0-0 at the half-time interval. And I think, to be quite honest, I mean, I'm normally one who does sort of, I will say if the referee's been shit, he's been shit. But to be fair to the Montenegro referee, and I didn't know there was any Podgorican referees that were going to be in the Europa League. Podgorica, by the way, is the capital city of Montenegro. And that is how it's pronounced, by the way, if you don't know. So, yeah, we got a Montenegrin referee. Nikola Dabovimic. No. Nikola Dabavo. Oh, who the fuck is it? Nikola Dabanovic. Yeah, Dabanovic. Yeah, Nikola Dabanovic. I think he's done well, to be fair. I think he's done well. He's managed the game well. He stopped the game when needed to, obviously. He's let a lot of challenges. Go. And a lot of I think most of the decisions he made, a lot of the decisions have been correct. I mean, I don't think he's made many, if any, incorrect decisions today. So I think he's had a great game. I'll say also, by the way, that the link-up play on a couple of occasions with Diarra and Small on the left-hand side, their link-up play has been excellent. I think Quinton Timbers had a really good game in the midfield as well. João Moutinho hasn't had the worst game, but I don't think he's had an amazing match, to be fair. Ricardo Horta and Salazar have been causing a few issues on the out wide, which has been interesting to see. Neither goalkeeper's really been tested as such. I think both teams might have had about one shot on target at the most. A lot of the chances really in the game have just been either high wide, not very handsome, or wide at the post. Like there's not been much to separate them. Feyenoord had a good first 25 minutes, then Braga probably ended the played the final 20 minutes well. 3 shots to 4 and only 1 shot on target each. So yeah, there's not much to separate them. I think 0-0 is a fair result so far. And we'll have a look through the half-time scores for you prior to going to a break. And Wim Malfa will be happy because Club Brugge are now 3-2 up against Westerlo after being 2-0 down. So fair play for them for getting back to 3-2. Oh, for turning it around to 3-2. And now, literally 4 minutes later, after going 3-2 up, 4 minutes later, it's 3-3. Their game against Westerlo is becoming a really good game, that. Really, Westerlo, right? Westerlo are doing alright, aren't they? Union Saint-Gavaz on 20 points out of 24. That's a great start for them, isn't it? Good game there. Latest scores, by the way, in the National League. For anyone interested in the English National League, these are your latest scores. So that was the shot on target. It was actually Guy Small with the shot on target. It was pretty much straight to the game. But apart from that, there's been no opportunities, no shots on target, really. Aldershot 0, Yeovil 3, Boston 0, Braintree 0, Eastleigh 0, Southend 0, Morecambe 1, Halifax 0, Scunthorpe 0, Bournemouth 1. Their bloody away record is interesting. Their away record's decent at the minute. They're unbeaten away from home this season, which is really good. So they're doing well. And Tamworth 0, Wealdstone 0. In the EFL Cup at the moment, it's Huddersfield 0, Man City 1, Newcastle 2, Bradford City 0, Tottenham 2, Doncaster Rovers 0. They're all in the 7:45 kickoffs, and in the 8 o'clock kickoff at half time, it's Port Vale 0, Arsenal 1. In the 17:45 kickoffs in the UEFA Europa League today, 2 early kickoffs. Michelin 2, Sturm Graz 0, and PAOK 0, Maccabi Tel Aviv 0. Maccabi Tel Aviv keeping that unbeaten record against PAOK. PAOK have never beaten Maccabi Tel Aviv, by the way. That's now 3 games on the bounce that Maccabi Tel Aviv have been unbeaten. At the moment, in the 8 o'clock kickoffs, it's half time in the games. It is Real Betis 1, Nottingham Forest 2. Forest were 1-0 down, then turned it around 2-1 thanks to 2 goals from Igor Jesus. Braga 0, Feyenoord 0, as we know here. Dinamo Zagreb 1, Fenerbahce 1. Dinamo Zagreb took the lead in the 21st minute through Beljo. 4 minutes later, conceded an equaliser, Sebastian Szymanski, who was the man getting the equaliser for that. And I actually think Fenerbahce's new manager's been booked. Yeah, Tedesco from Italy's manager now, and he's been booked. Freiburg 1, Basel 0. First goal of the season and first goal in Europe for this lad. It's his first European goal for Freiburg. Patrick Osterhagen, the 25-year-old, scores his first goal in Europe for Freiburg and his first goal of the season for the Deutsch side. Malmo 0, Ludogorets 2. Now this is a bit of a surprise because pre-match it was 3-5 for Malmo to win and Ludo 9-2. At the moment it's 9-1 for Malmo to turn it around. Ludogorets have turned up and Malmo haven't. Penalty in the 8th minute from Petar Stanic and then a goal in the 23rd minute from Erik Bailey. And that means it's 2-0 to Ludo at half time in Sweden. So the Bulgarian side causing a surprise in Sweden. Nice 0, Warmer 0 in the game at the Allianz Riviera. That's on TNT3 by the way if you want to watch that. So far no shots on target for either of those sides. So that's been a bar fest as well. What is it with the bloody... You look at the games, you think, oh, that'll be a good game. They end up being boring. And then the games you don't expect to be good have been good. It's typical. Red Star Belgrade 0, Celtic 0. So Celtic at the moment going away with a point. But by the looks of it, hanging on. Because Red Star Belgrade have actually dominated them. 7 shots to 2. But Celtic will be looking to avoid defeat there and get themselves a point on the board prior to their next game in the Europa League, which is against today's opponents, today's team that we're featuring today, which is Braga. They're at home to Braga at Celtic Park on the 2nd of October, so in just 2 weeks today. Sorry, I beg your pardon, 2 weeks tomorrow, actually. No, it's not 2 weeks tomorrow. It's next Thursday, sorry. Next Thursday they play. Next Thursday they play against Braga at home, and then Sturm Graz, Michelin. So some games that they should win. Feyenoord is one of their opponents as well. They're playing against Braga and Feyenoord. Braga were match day 2 at Celtic Park, and then match day number 5 they're going to the Kuip for Feyenoord against Celtic. And I can't lie, I think Feyenoord will absolutely beat them. But those are all the latest scores at the moment. They're all the half-time scores. Atletico Madrid are leading by Vallecano in the La Liga. Julian Alvarez. Oh, Marcos Llorente got the assist. Good, I've got him in somewhere. Whereas Sociedad 0-0 against Mallorca as well. Rayo Vallecano looking like a good side this season, by the way. So I wouldn't put it past them to do well in the league and potentially in the European competitions. They're looking like a decent team. So half time, it's 0-0. We'll be going for a quick break, and when we come back, we will have all the coverage of the second half. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a couple of moments.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. More than lovers, destined to find one another. Like lightning and thunder, can't have one without the other. It was raining in the stars. Oh, we can't be torn apart. We are linked together, forging fire forever. We are linked together, together. Past the rings of Saturn, across the Milky Way.
Welcome back. It's time for the second half to recommence. There's going to be a sub at half time for Feyenoord. It's going to be Luciano Valente coming on for the Dutch side. But who's coming off, I don't know, because they haven't shown they haven't done the substitution yet. Braga players just re-entering the field now, and we will get the second half back underway.
Back onto the playing surface.
Here we go then.
The second half of this match day one UEFA Europa League meeting. No scores so far. As Feyenoord, most of the early running, Braga
Luciano Valente.
stronger of the two teams. And perhaps
Right, now I don't know who's coming up. Club Brugge 3, Westerlo 4. Oh my god. What's happening to Club Brugge? 4-3 Westerlo. 3-4. Second half is underway.
Get us underway at the start of the second half here. Most of their work so far tonight has been good until they've reached the 18-yard box. Disappointment in the final third so far for Robin Van Persie's team. It's Quentin Timber that has gone off at half time.
Oh, he did have a slight knock, didn't he? Interesting.
Started the vast majority of final matches this season. No indication at the moment as to whether it was tactical or a forced substitution, but Timber did get that whack on the head from Niakate.
Substitution por Feyenoord. Centro de campo este o número 8. Quentin Timber. Entrando en campo este o número
Heracles offered him the head coach's role in 2021.
40.
Fell through.
Luciano
Early call extra final in the second half. It's Batista forcing Gustav Lagerbielke.
Luciano Valente. Spielerwissel voor Feyenoord. Het veld verlaat met nummer 8 Quinton Timber. In zijn plaats komt nummer 40 Luciano Valente. Substitution at half time for Feyenoord. Leaving the field number 8 Quinton Timber. Coming on the field number 40 Luciano Valente. Luciano Valente. Couldn't work out how to pronounce it last minute. Corner for Feyenoord. Came in, headed away, it's kicked back in. There's an opportunity. It's who's this on the ball? Diar on the ball now, and it's a delivery back in. It wasn't great from Valente. Valente puts it back in towards the back stick, and yeah, there was no way that Tenkstedt was going to get anywhere near that because it was too close to the goalkeeper in the end. And here come Braga coming forward then. No subs for them at half time. Gomez played it forward, and then I don't know who that was with the cross. Actually, apologies. Who was that with the cross? Who was that with the cross? Salazar, was it? Oh, it's out of play. Who was that with the cross? I don't know who it was with the cross. So Victor. Oh, that's the cock up. I assume it was Salazar. I'm not actually sure who it was. I'm not sure it was with that cross originally. I assume it was Salazar, but I'm not 100% sure. No more goals coming through at the moment, so we'll keep you up to date with the goals in the Europa League and the EFL Cup tonight. And then a full time, give you one for all scores. Make sure you stay tuned. Obviously, after full time, we'll be staying on. We won't be changing graphics or anything, but we'll be staying on for the Carabao Cup draw. After I give you a full one through of all the scores, etc. So Braga 0, Feyenoord 0 at the moment. Here's Victor Gomez playing it forward. And it is Salazar. His cross is in, and it's cleared away by Jeng. Fucking Yang, because it's pronounced as it's pronounced as Y in Holland. J. Braga moving the ball around quite nicely, actually. That's a great ball forward from Victor Gomez. He's played all right. He's played all right, Victor Gomez. That the Spanish, I think he's Spanish right back. He's had a decent game so far. And here he is with a cross. It's unfortunately too close to Timon Vellenruter. I can't believe Westerlo doing well this season, by the way. They've had a really good start. Dinamo Zagreb are now leading Fenerbahce once more, and it is Beljo again. Beljo again with the goal. So 2-1 to Dinamo Zagreb. Wonder who plays up front for Slovan Bratislava these days now that David Strelic is at Borough. I wonder who their main striker is now. Interesting to find out.
We'll try again. Valente. Small. Obviously Twente last summer. He's played well tonight, Small, on his second start last few weeks. Certainly given his manager something positive to remember himself by. Yang.
Oh, gee, that's a poor ball. No farting from Daddy. Well, he's not in the room tonight, so fat chance of that happening anyway.
The Benfica player.
He's not in here. He's probably farting downstairs though.
Given too many opportunities at Benfica, but he did.
I don't know. I mean, I'm upstairs. He's downstairs. So I couldn't tell you. Something flew in my lug. It's quite annoying. Something flew in me lug all. I think a fly flew in me lug and then it flew back out. Disgusting that was last night. I heard it. Lol. Yeah, it
Pass from the veteran.
was funny though.
Actually,
Yeah, it was funny though.
recover water.
Not good for any fans. No, it was quite funny actually.
In many respects, two key players for Braga. The captain
Oh,
Walter,
early night tonight. Fair enough.
39.
Yep. I started my Age UK work today, this week, so I started it on Tuesday. Did alright actually. I think that the management team were actually quite impressed with how well I did at the start, and then back there tomorrow. I'm not at the gym now till Friday. I didn't go on Mondays. Monday I woke up with cold. I woke up what I thought was a cold. I woke up coughing and sneezing, but then it seems to have. Well, I mean, I'm still sniffing even there, but you know, but it's better than it was on Monday. Could just be the change of weather. It's sometimes just a change of weather. So I didn't go on Monday, so I didn't want to risk anything then. Went today, 430 something I think it was calories in total, and then be back on Friday. Won't do as many weights this time. I did quite a lot of weights on Friday, and yeah, I've tired myself out. So do a little bit of the weights on Friday, and then get on with the cardio and try and push to the hour again this time. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No, I'm not going tomorrow. No, I'm not going tomorrow. I don't go on a Thursday, mate. I don't go on a Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday. I don't go on a Tuesday and Thursday.
Walter waving his teammates forward.
So I'm going on. I go on Wednesday and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't go on a Thursday. I won't have time anyway because I'm going to be out anyway. I'm at Age UK tomorrow. You're at the gym tomorrow. That's unfortunate. Evan Ndika has scored for Roma. It's Nice 0, Roma 1. As Braga win a corner just as that was happening. And then next week, Monday 29th, Wednesday the 1st, Friday the 3rd. And then me and Mia are going for a little holiday. From the 6th to the 9th. So I'll probably have that entire week off. I'll have that entire midweek off. Well, I'll have that midweek off with regards to certainly dieting, because I'm not going to be dieting when I'm away. So, be no gym that week. So I'll restart the gym on the 13th, 15th and 17th of October. So I've got 1 full week and then a week off, because I'm away, and then I continue the week after. This is an opportunity. Can Braga score from this now? Pretty much missed the ball. There's a cross in. It's tried to keep it in at the back stick, but went out off him. Goal kick. High Scotty B. Yep. Hello,
Good approach work.
B.
Terrific running from Lilo. Now Ozani needs
It was a low cross from Lelo, and I think he took a touch of a Braga player and then went to the other side. Moutinho tried to put a ball in towards the far post, and El Ouazani got onto it at the back stick, but could only... he didn't really get a good connection on it. It was out of play.
away.
Feyenoord aren't able to get the ball away at the moment. Salazar wins another corner for Braga at the minute. Shush you. Shush you.
Half when they left off at the end of the first. On top.
You shush. Get involved in the live chat and the live poll if you haven't already done so. The live poll will be open until the 80th minute. Or around the 80th minute mark. So you have 24 minutes till the clock that you can see on the stream. Once that reaches 35 minutes, that's when we will, or around that time, that's when we'll close it. Nice 0 Warmer 2. Nice are doing crap at the minute. 2-0 Warmer. 2 goals in like 3 minutes.
Trying to be a little bit too clever there.
Mancini now. So 2 centre-backs have scored. Ndika and Mancini, 2 centre-backs. Roma doing alright at the moment. They won against Lazio, didn't they, well, the other day. That was... It wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't the greatest derby. It wasn't the greatest derby, but it was... Still, it wasn't a bad game at all. There was opportunities for both teams, and Lazio probably unlucky not to get a point from that. John Higgins wins and is through. That's nice. As a shot comes from Moutinho by miles wide. It was almost as wide as the River Tees. The River Tees isn't that wide, is it? But there you go. Whoa! Villamuta was put under a bit of pressure there and managed to play it, but Feyenoord struggling to clear their lines at the minute. Here come Braga again, into the middle. Oh, he's trying to play it. I can see what he was trying to do there. I think it was Salazar. He was looking to play it to Gomez on the right hand side, but didn't manage. Here come Feyenoord. Diarra. Good challenge, but still with Diarra again. He's done really well, Diarra, there to keep hold of the ball with those challenges coming in. He's had like 1 or 2 challenges coming in there. Better second half. Much better second half. Braga having opportunities in the second half, but they just can't find a target at the minute. And again, the goalkeeper's not really been tested. Neither keeper's been tested really in the second half, or in this game really. Ball in. Poor quality in the final third. 2-0 Newcastle. Yeah, I know, but... Well, they are cup holders, to be fair, so it doesn't surprise me. I looked at the stats as well. They're battering Bradford. I think Bradford have just gone for a day out. They've just gone for a night out. They'll just go and enjoy the experience. They'll enjoy the experience playing at a Premier League stadium. But, yeah, they're going to... 4,800. They're not going to get very far, unfortunately. But, oh well. They're doing well in League One, top of the league at the moment. They're doing really well. I'm hoping I can get tickets for their game against Barnsley, but I'm not sure if I'm going to manage. If I can't, then I'll get tickets for a different game I'll get Bradford tickets for a different game. I would just like to do Barnsley's. It's a Yorkshire derby, but it's just. Gomez playing well here, isn't he? He's playing really well. Salazar. Oh, that was nice, but then the final pass was so bad. The build-up was nice until the final pass. The final pass was awful. Is it showing the opportunity again? It was this is the opportunity before. The long throw-in. Salazar is... He's trying to play it. He's trying to play it to Gomez, who's free on the right-hand side, inside the penalty area, but just couldn't get the pass off. I think so far in the second half, Braga... If anyone's going to score, I think it is going to be Braga in the second half. That's a foul. Oh, hello. Celtic are leading at Red Star Belgrade. It's Kelechi Iheanacho. They've been under the cosh for a lot of that game. Savinho's just scored for Manchester City, so that's City heading through. Freiburg 2-0 up against FC Basel in the Europa Park Stadion. So it looks like a perfect start for Basel. And it's Eggestein with the goal. Of course it is. It's Eggestein. 3-0. Well, I did think. I thought Bradford might. I was thinking Bradford might be able to cause a shock, but realistically, I knew it wasn't going to happen. Newcastle 3-0 up against Bradford. It's a shame. Shame for Bradford, but well done for them. Well done to them for for giving it a go.
Indeed. Further changes on the way from Feyenoord. Robin Van Persie heard me.
Substitutiao
Be replaced by Carl Larin, the
for Feyenoord.
international.
Centro de Campo. Este o número
Tanabe, central defender, who replaces the young Malcolm Yang, who can do a tall back
número
in his debut.
17.
Tanabe, the Japanese international, or regular choice in defence.
Kasper Tengstedt.
Braga, the 39-year-old
Eintracht
João Moutinho sacrificed.
y con número
Will come on. So to
número 10.
Gorby,
Kyle Lowin.
French midfielder.
Substitutiao. Braga.
Consider himself unfortunate not to have started tonight.
Centro de Campo este o número 8. João Moutinho. E número
Feyenoord won 4 of their 8 Champions League phases.
número 9.
Matches.
Amin El Wazani.
Benfica and Bayern along the way. Their fixtures in the league phases
Entrada en campo. Esta
of any side
el número
to the knockout rounds.
29.
Coach
Fran Navarro.
relieved of his job soon afterwards.
E número
This is their 7th
29.
in the first appearance in the initial phase since 2022-23.
Jean-Baptiste Gobi.
By Roma, just as they were in the Conference League final the previous season.
Substitution for Braga leaving the field. Number 8, João Moutinho, and number 9, Amin El Wazani. Coming on the field then is number 29, Jean-Baptiste Gobi. And those coming on the field, number 39, Fan Navarro.
Check the away score.
A substitution was made by Feyenoord.
Dispossessed by Gorby.
Kasper Tengstedt for Carl Lowin.
Leaves Borges in a crumpled heap. Salazar.
Doppelwissel aan de kant voor Feyenoord.
Lelo.
Het veld verlaat met nummer 17, Kasper Tengstedt.
Lelo again.
En met nummer 31, Malcolm Yang.
Muscle in the middle of the park for the remainder of the game.
Komt in het veld met nummer 10, Kyle Lowin. En nummer 4, Tsuyoshi Watanabe. Substitution for Feyenoord, leaving the field, number 17, Kasper Tengstedt. Coming on, number 10, Kyle Lowin. And also leaving the field... Hey, Bradford have scored! Whee! And also leaving the field is number 31, Malcolm Yang. Coming on the field, number 4, Tsuyoshi Watanabe.
Larin. His debut.
Is that all the subs? Yeah.
Tonight turned on track.
Oh! He's big and he is back!
Goals in La Liga.
He is back. Andy Cook with his first goal back from injury. He was out with injury for a lot of the last season, and he's back And scoring again, Andy Cook. Andy Cook. Andy Cook.
Just speaking to it. You cope.
He shoots.
I think they've lost a certain something Feyenoord since Quintin Timber came off. Luciano Valente is a solid player.
Andy Cook. Andy Cook. He hits the ball. He throws a goal. Andy Cook. I think that's something. I think that's what their chant is. It might be something like it's something along those lines. And a long ball has hit his own player. Well done. 3 subs made by Feyenoord. And 2, I believe, so far for Braga, yeah.
He's got to get back. He does so. I'm sure the Borges couldn't get past it.
Middlesbrough and Hull City and not Yorkshire, Teesside and Humberside. Well, actually, it's classed as North Yorkshire and East Yorkshire. Middlesbrough and they are classed as Yorkshire clubs, mate. Hull's classed as East Yorkshire, Middlesbrough's classed as North Yorkshire. Dirty Johnson, yeah, you'll be dirty. How long was the long ball? Well, it was supposed to be a long ball to switch the play, I think, but he ended up hitting his own player about 10 yards away. That's a foul, isn't it? No. Not the best game here. Both teams having opportunities, but they just can't seem to find the goal that they're looking for. All training session for Spurs, Arsenal and Barcodes. Roma have the Republic of Ireland super goal machine, Evan Ferguson. Indeed. Wait, is Andy Cook a Geordie, is he?
Stepping in and retaining possession. Watanabe. To Small.
No, Andy Cook is... I didn't realise. Oh yeah, he is. Andy Cook is a Newcastle fan, but actually born in Bishop Auckland. I never knew he was born in Bishop Auckland. That's only 30 minutes from me. That's not too far from me, Bishop Auckland. I didn't realise that's where he was from. Oh, see you later. No, advantage was played. Feyenoord carry on. And that's a foul. Should be a free kick to Braga. Referee's given advantage. Braga played all the way back to the keeper. Well, Braga carry on. One of the players is down, but it's not a head injury, so they'll carry on. Ball does in the end go out of play off Feyenoord play for throwing. And oh, he's been looking for a yellow card all match. He's been asking for a booking all game. Osama Targaline gets the first yellow card of the game, and he's been asking for it for most of the game. He's really he's been coming in with some. He's been fouling a lot in this game, so it was only a matter of time before he actually got a yellow card. I wonder what the scores are in the National League. Aldershot 0, Yeovil 4. Blimey. Scunthorpe have equalised against Bournemouth. They're still unbeaten in. Halifax winning at Morecambe. Eastleigh 2-1 up against Southend. Boston United are winning. Fair enough. Against Braintree. Tambov 1-1 against Wealdstone. Oh, Red Star Belgrade have scored. Red Star Belgrade have equalised against Celtic. Unlucky. Marko Arnautovic, of course. Marko Arnautovic, of course it's him. I didn't even know he played. By the way, I completely forgot he played for Red Star Belgrade. Marko Arnautovic plays for Red Star Belgrade and has scored. 20 minutes left of this match. Unfortunately, no goals. Nothing to separate them at the minute. Braga probably had a better second half, but Feyenoord do find ways of winning games. A low cross comes in from the right hand side. from Borges is headed away.
Still an out jump.
And the offside flag goes up against... Who does the offside flag go up against? I don't know who it goes up against, actually.
Further changes.
Going to be more changes. 10 for
Rodriguez.
18. Substitutiao. Por Braga. Sendo de campo está o número 10.
In the second half as he was in the first.
Rodrigo Salazar.
Try something new.
E número
He tries to win the game here. Rodriguez
21.
on
Ricardo Horta.
already has
Entrado en campo está o número
Rodriguez
50. Diego Rodriguez. E número
completely different forward line on the pitch now for Braga
18.
as we go into the final 20 minutes or so.
Pau Victor.
Replaced.
Subs for Braga. And I apologise if my Portuguese is not very good, but it's not a language I've learned. Leaving the field for Braga, number 10, Rodrigo Salazar, and number 21, Ricardo Horta. Replacing them,
Here's Rodriguez.
number 18, Pau Victor, and number 50, Diego Rodriguez.
Back to Rodriguez.
There's a chance! Oh! There's a shot from Diego, who's just come on the field, actually. He shot. Keeper full stretch, it's just wide of the post. It was good play, it was on the left-hand side. It was played into the centre, and the shot just wide at the post from Diego. And I think it was always curling away. It looked like it was always curling away from the goal, I think. Oh, it's going to be a substitution now. 4-1 now. At least they got a goal, though. At least they got a goal, though, so that's something. Bradford got a goal at least, so they'll be quite happy about that. Spelversaland kwan for Feyenoord. Het wel verlaat met nummer 2, Bart Neukoop.
Seems to want to get some action into players' legs tonight.
Komt in de veld met nummer 30, Jordan Latomba.
Just wonder though if he'd gone full strength in terms of
Substitution brought to you by Double Johnson for Feyenoord. Leaving the field is number 2, Bart Neukoop. Coming on the field is number 30, Jordan Latomba.
the game. Have something more to show for it than a goalless draw.
The only 2 league grounds in Yorkshire I have not been to yet. Fair enough. 4-1 goal. Hi Daz, how are you? Not too bad, thanks mate. Not too bad. Just busy as ever. Just
3 points here.
just keeping it up. Pre the Netherlands. Bedankt.
Small with a heavy challenge on Gomez.
Bedankt.
I think it's just a throw, no?
Ja, ik spreek een beetje Nederlands, maar mijn Nederlands is oké, niet prima, maar
Just a throw.
ja.
Corby.
That is fine. That is good. Doesn't look like a good game. To be fair, mate, there's been opportunities for both teams, but they're just like it's the same as the Hartlepool game, pretty much. Like both teams have had plenty of opportunities, but they just cannot find the breakthrough. Both teams have had 5 shots each. It's been close. A 0-0 draw would be a fair result, but like, how many times have I done games where we've been like, this should be a really good game, and then it ends up being a 0-0? It's just one of those things. you don't know what to predict in football sometimes. Still another 15 minutes to go. Still chances for still a chance for either of these teams to get a winner. Braga have probably been marginally better than Feyenoord. They've had better chances, but they've just not been great with them. Neither keeper's really been tested in the... neither keeper's been tested at all in the second half, really. If you don't get what I said in Dutch, by the way, I said I speak a bit of Dutch, but it's not great. It's okay, but it's good. Yellow card for Luciano Valente, who came on half time. Clumsy challenge, very late. Very late challenge. Catches him with his leg. It's very late. Definitely yellow card. Braga in there, red and white home strip. Remember, looking to grab a goal here at the Estadio Municipal de Braga. That wasn't a foul, ref. That was never a foul. I can't believe he gave that a free kick. That never looked like a foul. No, it wasn't. That was never a foul. He got the ball before the man. He got the ball. That was a perfectly fine challenge. So I'm the same as all the Braga fans. I'm shocked that that's been given as a free kick. That was never a foul. Never a free kick. It's a perfectly fine challenge. Voto kissed. I can't remember what the... I can't remember what that means. Does that mean goalkeeper? I'm pretty sure Voto's goalie. I don't know what you were trying to... I don't know what you're trying to say, mate, but there's no such... There isn't a Dutch word as voto kissed. Is there such a word as voto? Or is it one word? No, there is no such. There's no such word, mate. So I think you've put that in correctly. I think you've put it incorrectly there. If you were trying to say something in Dutch, you put it in wrong. Ball in, header. Oh, it's at the post. Still in there for Feyenoord. Semstein to the right. Oh, the offside flag's up against Semstein. Oh, was it against Semstein, or was it actually against the guy who got the header? Moffey has scored a penalty for Nice. It's from the original cross. I mean, both of them I think are offside. Semstein and who was it with the header? Oh, it was Carl Larson. Carl Larwin, like Larson. Carl Larwin, it was the header in the centre. Comes off the post, but him and Semstein were both offside. There's a goal! Goal Braga! Braga lead with just over 10 minutes to go. Feyenoord hit the post with a header, and then literally Braga go down the other end. A low cross, a lovely finish, in off the inside of the post. It's the substitute Fran Navarro. 1-0 to Braga, and given the second half, I think it's deserved. I think Braga deserve it in the second half, to be honest. But it's a good look. It's a good pass into the penalty area. It's played to left hand side. It's a low cross. It's a first time finish from Navarro. Into the keeper's near post. Keeper should do better at his near post, really. Goes in off the inside of the post. It's a nice finish. Lovely goal. Braga deserved to be leading in this game, to be fair. They've been the better side, in my opinion, in the second half. And they finally have the lead. 3-0 Spurs as well, by the way. Man City are through. Goal! Braga!
It would be a massive result for the under pressure Carlos Vicente. The substitution may
Icon numero 29. Feyenoord.
Navarro on.
Goal for Braga. The goal scorer. Number 39. Feyenoord. I said Braga deserved to be leading. They've had the better chances. They've created better chances. A lot of Feyenoord's chances have been pretty poor. They haven't had really great opportunities. Substitución por Braga. Saindo de campo. Oh.
So going to change for Feyenoord here. Goes Diarra, replaced by Anis Haj Musa. Has 3 goals in all competitions.
Está número 4. Zico Niakate. Entrado en campo está. Número 6. Vitor Carvalho. Substitution for Braga, leaving the field. Number 4. Zico Niakate. Coming on the field. To replace him, number 6. Vitor Carvalho.
10 minutes away from getting a point. A difficult venue. Might still get a point.
Do you have a phone?
82.5 minutes gone. Braga lead here.
Who went off? Spilvesel on the crown for Feyenoord. Het veld verlaat met nummer 27. Gelso Diarra. Komt aan het veld met nummer 23. Anis Haj Musa. Substitution for Feyenoord. Leaving the field, number 27. Goso Diarra. Coming on the field is number 23. Anis Haj Musa. Now is that all? Good. Barenci got an assist. Good. Newcastle are through 4-1. Never mind. Malmo have a goal back against Ludo. They're currently still 2-1 down to the board game. That's that for the subs, by the way. All 5 subs made by Braga. And all 5 subs made by Feyenoord. So no more substitutions available. Who do we want Scousers to get in the draw? Ideally a hard tie. Ideally, yes, but non-Liverpool, they'll get Grimsby. Liverpool will get Grimsby or someone like that. So, the ball numbers have been confirmed, by the way, for the Carabao Cup draw. We'll be doing that after the match is finished. Grimsby Town are going to be number 1. Number 2 will be Brentford. 3, Crystal Palace. Number 4, Swansea. 5, Brighton. 6, Cardiff. 7, Fulham. 8, Chelsea. 9, Wickham. 10, Wolves. 11, Wrexham. 12, Liverpool. 13, Man City. 14, Tottenham. 15, Newcastle. And as it stands, 16, Arsenal. And Arsenal are 2-0 up, so it's definitely going to be Arsenal. So, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to Man City, Chelsea, but I would like Liverpool to get Newcastle away because I think Newcastle would get revenge on them. I'd fancy Newcastle to get revenge on them. And then at least one of my hated teams goes out. I mean, I'd rather both them and Liverpool went out, to be fair. But I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool got Swansea or Grimsby. Be written in stars. They'll have Liverpool get an easy tie, and it'll be at home as well. Who's Newcastle got now? We don't know because the draw isn't until after the Arsenal game, which finishes in a bit. But the draw normally starts around 10:15 to do all the analysis first. So probably about 10:15 when that happens. But we'll stay on anyway after the game. Braga looks like Braga are going to get all 3 points here against Feyenoord, who have played all right, but to be fair, I think Braga have had the better opportunities. A draw probably would have been a fair result, but I think if anyone did deserve to win, it would be Braga. They've had better opportunities. I know obviously Feyenoord hit the woodwork with a header, but it was offside anyway, and it was correctly. It was the correct decision. They were both offside. 2 players were offside in that. It looks like the substitute Van der Vaart is going to be the match winner. Yeah, they've had 4 shots in second half. Feyenoord have had 1 shot and they hit the post. So, better team in the second half, and they do deserve to be winning Braga. And I don't care what anyone says. I'm sleeping before 11 o'clock. Well, let's hope the draw's done before that then. Because as soon as the draw's done, I'm going on FIFA. Oh, that's a clumsy challenge by Watanabe. And it's a free kick to Braga, and they'll be over the moon with that, because that can eat up a little bit more time. Basel have scored at Freiburg. Freiburg gegen Basel 2-1. And it's Otele with the goal for Basel. And you'll be in bit... Oh, it could have been 2-0, but the shot's gone well out of the stadium. You'll be in bed all day? No, because I'm at Age UK from 10:30. I started me Age UK. I started me volunteering at Age UK in Stokesley, so that's started. Tuesday and Thursday, and at the moment I'm only doing after until 1:30 for this week. Just first few days, just get this one over with. Get this week over with, and then next week I'll probably go from 10:30 till 2:30, add on an extra hour. So I'll do about Oh, they've equalised! Feyenoord have equalised! Probably undeserved as well. Oh, it's offside! It's offside. Unlucky. Let's have a look. Oh, he's miles off. He's at least 2 yards off. He's definitely offside. Miles off. He tried to get back on time, but he didn't get back on time, and he's at least 2 yards offside. So, correct decision there. No goal. Definitely offside. Anthony has scored for Real Betis against Nottingham Forest. Of course. Now, definitely offside, so the goal will be not given. The goal's not going to be given. Which would have been a bit undeserved, really, because, I mean, Feyenoord in the second half have not really deserved anything from it. First half, they probably could have been 1-0 up, potentially, but I think, really, a draw was fair at half-time, but I think second half, if anyone deserved to win, it was Braga, so it would have been a bit undeserved. Feyenoord, though, that's a wake-up call, though, for Braga. Feyenoord is still in the game. 800 views. Decent tonight. Decent views tonight. Shame the last couple of streams have been shite, though. In there. Kicked in again by Stein. Headed out for a corner. He was under no pressure there. He didn't really need to do that. Corner then for Feyenoord. The Feyenoord fans trying to ramp up the noise. Corner for Feyenoord then. In the final minute. It's in there. It's headed away. Headed back forward. And was there some pulling in a penalty area? The referee doesn't give anything. Referee doesn't give anything there. VAR will obviously check it, but no. Looks like they've agreed with the on-field decision. So... The two guys are arguing whether the score's going to be 1-0 or 1-1. I think it's going to be 1-0. I don't think Feyenoord will equalise, personally. I have been proven wrong before. Tempo addicional. 2 minutos. Oh. No, sorry. It said 2. Tempo addicional 4 minutos. 4 minutos. Extra time 4 minuten. 4 minuten. Additional time 4 minutes. 4 minutes. It came up with 2 minutes added time. So that's why I said 2 minutos, which is, how would I say, 2 minutes in, I think it's 2 minutos in Portuguese. And then it came up with 4 after, it said 2 and then changed it to 4, so it's 4 minutes added time then, so apologies about that. 4 minutes added time indicated by the 4th official. The final votes on the poll, by the way, 56 votes, thanks very much for getting involved in there. 63% for Feyenoord to win. Looks like they're going to be wrong here. 29% for Braga, 8% for a draw. Thank you very much for getting involved there. So, not going to be many more opportunities for Feyenoord to get back into the game. Can they send themselves home with a point from the Estadio Municipal de Braga? Or will the hosts get themselves 3 points at the start of the league phase? As a free kick comes from Musa, and it's absolutely shit. Wouter is in the is actually over the halfway line, and Musa wins a throw in, which he takes. He plays it to Sem Stein. Stein looking to put it in. No, he didn't in the end. It's Taglane in the penalty area. It's gone to the back stake, headed away by Braga. And Braga are going to come forward now. The keeper came out all the way to the halfway line, Wouter. Fair enough. Feyenoord as shit, says Hashman. Well, they've not been outstanding in this game, it's got to be said. There's a low cross. Oh, dear. Ooh. Gonzalo Borges has gone down in the penalty area. Feyenoord players are crowding the referee, saying that it should be a penalty. Well, VAR obviously will check it, but well, no, he goes down way too easily. No, he's gone down too easily there. Both players have got hold of each other and he's just lost his footing. It's never a pen. Never a penalty in a million years, so you don't even need to go to VAR for that. Oh, Braga coming forward, advantage played. That's a shocking pass. Arsenal are third, have won 2-0 at Port Vale. Braga will be happy to just keep it in the opposition's third. Dinamo Zagreb have a leading 3-1 against Fenerbahce, and it's Bakwa, so Zagreb are going to go home with, well, they're going to go home, they're going to win 3 points at home to Fenerbahce. Decent. But this should be the last action of the game now. We've played it for a minute. Is that it? Yes, it is! That's game over! Braga have beaten unbeaten Feyenoord by 1-0. Robin van Persie's team gave it a go, but just at the end of the day, their chance creating weren't good enough. They weren't good enough with the chances. Like, they had opportunities, but they were poor opportunities. They didn't create any clear-cut opportunities. And at the end of the day, Braga had better opportunities in the second half, and they, in my opinion, deserved the 3 points. Braga win Braga win 3 points and Braga win 1-0 against Feyenoord. Well done to Braga. And all the games are done. All the games are finished in the Nice Roma game's not finished. That's a shit wicket. Well, Braga, let's be honest, I think Braga, the stats will say otherwise. The stats are fairly even, but from watching that, Braga, I thought, were the better team, and they got what they deserved. 8 shots to 5. Yeah, 5 shots in the second half for Braga, and Feyenoord only 1 shot. And a goal that was disallowed offside, which was the correct decision. But apart from that, really, Feyenoord were absolutely shit. They were awful in that second half, genuinely. So I don't think any Feyenoord fans can really have any complaints. They got what they deserved from that game, unfortunately. Looks like Real Betis versus Forest is going to end 2-2. Forest, I don't think Forest will be too annoyed getting a 2-2 draw against Betis, because they're a good side, Real Betis. So, to get a draw against them is not a bad result. Oh, going well for Forest. Murillo's out injured, and Milenkovic has just picked up an injury as well. Milenkovic has picked up a knock as well now. What time's the draw? Supposed to be 10:15. It's supposed to be around 10:15, but whether it is or not, we don't know.
Whistle. And Nottingham Forest get a point on the opening night of the Europa League, but they conceded late. There's going to be a card here for Hernandez right to the end. And despite the fact that Ryan Yates, the Forest captain, was trying to be the peacemaker, Anthony frustrated. There's Pellegrini, whose side responded well after half-time.
That's a good stadium, that. Is that the National Stadium? Is that the National Stadium in Seville, that? What is that stadium that's in Seville? What is that stadium? It's the new Sevilla Stadium. So they used to play at the Benito Villamarin. That's the stadium. It's a nice stadium, not in Seville, isn't it? Stadium La Catuya. Oh, I see. Tell you what, that's a really nice stadium. 70,000 seater stadium in Seville. That's a really nice stadium. Start from 25-26, and on a provisional basis, it'll be the home of Real Betis, while the remodelling works on the Benito Valley are carried out. Ah, I see. It's a great stadium, that. That's a really good stadium, in my opinion. I think that's a really good ground. So, Real Betis are playing at the La Catella Stadium for the minute, whilst they're working on their main stadium, the Benito Villamarin. So I'll give you one through the scores then in the Europa League. Midtjylland 2, Sturm Graz 0 and PAOK 0, Maccabi Tel Aviv 0 were the earliest scores. Betis 2, Nottingham Forest 2, Braga 1, Feyenoord 0. Dinamo Zagreb 3, Fenerbahce 1. Freiburg 2, Basel 1. Nice 1, Roma 2. And they're still playing here. Crvena Zvezda 1, Celtic 1 is the latest score here. Malmo currently losing 2-1 at home to Ludo. That is still in play.
A point for Celtic on the roads.
And Celtic get a point away from home, which isn't a bad result considering Belgrade is not an easy place to go, to be fair. It's not an easy place to go, actually. So I think Brendan Rodgers will be quite happy with a point there. I think that's a decent result for them. Before we go into Sky Sports for the Carabao Cup draw, let's see what's going on in the Malmo game then. Ludogorets are almost there. Ludogorets have almost won at Malmo. This will be a great result for the Bulgarian side. Malmo with a last minute throw-in. It's headed on by the keeper and into the gloves of the Ludo keeper. That's going to be thumped clear. And that's the final whistle. And Ludo, the Belgian and Bulgarian side Ludo, have won in Sweden against Malmo. What an amazing achievement. A brilliant achievement for Ludo, getting their first win in the Europa League phase, beating a team that on paper they weren't expected to beat. They've beaten a very good Malmo side. That's a good win for them against Malmo. Now let's have a look at the other scores then. The game's obviously taking place in the Carabao Cup tonight. And I'll give you one through of the full-time scores in them games. In the Carabao Cup tonight, we had Huddersfield 0, Manchester City 2, Newcastle 4, Bradford City 1, Tottenham 3, Doncaster Rovers 0, Port Vale 0, Arsenal 2. And in the National League, Aldershot 1, Yeovil 4, Boston United 2, Braintree 0, Eastleigh 2, Southend 1, Morecambe 1, Halifax 2, Scunthorpe 1, Bournemouth 1, and Tamworth 1, Wealdstone 1. I can turn the graphic off now, and I will move my main cam to fill up the main screen. So I can get rid of that graphic now by... I don't need this anymore. Shit. Eberechi gets man of the match then in the Arsenal game. I've got no streams now until next week, so I don't have to sort out any match screens now. So that can go. See ya. Let me have a look at the games for next week for stream-wise. So I won't be streaming. I'm not going to be streaming anymore now because obviously Friday, Saturday and Sunday are going to be on the darts. Monday night. No. Tuesday the 30th. Yes, Tuesday the 30th. Borough are at home. Yeah, Middlesbrough's at home to Stoke. So we'll be doing that game. So that'll be the next game on the channel. Wednesday night. Am I available Wednesday night? Am I available Wednesday the 1st? I'll have to see if I'm available. I might be, I might not be. Champions League. I might do Bayer Leverkusen against PSV, you know, actually. I might do Bayer Leverkusen because Bayer Leverkusen PSV looks like a decent game. Dortmund Bilbao. I mean, every single bastard on YouTube will do Newcastle, Man City, and Barcelona, PSG, and Arsenal. Like, everyone will do all that. But Bayer Leverkusen, PSV, potentially. Villarreal, Juve. Napoli, Sporting Lisbon. I might do Leverkusen, PSV, but I'll have to see if I'm available next Wednesday. Thursday, there'll probably be Europa League. Rotherham Bradford is a Yorkshire derby, but I think I'll probably look at the Europa League. What games are on next week in Europa League next Thursday? Feyenoord against Aston Villa. I'll have done Feyenoord already this week. I'm not doing Feyenoord 2 weeks on the bounce. Give another team give other teams a go. Give other teams a chance to shine. A couple of 5:45s in there, isn't there? 8 o'clock. Basel, Stuttgart. I did Basel in the qualification round, actually. Forest Midtjylland. I mean, I could do Forest Midtjylland. I don't know whether everyone's going to be streaming that, though. There's the Conference League. Palace over at Dynamo Kiev. Good luck. That'll be in Poland, no? Aberdeen against Shakhtar. Shamrock Rovers with this one. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to go with Thursday. Friday night I'm going to be busy as I've got a disco to do, so I will not be able to do anything on Friday night. Saturday is Mia's birthday, so I will not be streaming on Saturday. Mia's birthday on Saturday, so I'll be spending the day with Mia on Saturday. Sunday the 5th. Oh, the East Anglia Derby. Next Sunday is the East Anglia Derby, isn't it? Next Sunday, Ipswich Norwich. Might stream that, actually. Might stream that. Yeah, I might stream that, and then I'll see about about potentially doing another one, late one on the night. But I might just do that game, to be fair. There's Juve AC Milan would be a good game, but Lille PSG. I'll have to decide. I'll decide next week. Monday the 6th to the 10th I won't be doing any streams days because oh, actually no, sorry, no, I do have to do a stream on the yeah, so that international break, so I won't be streaming on the first midweek of the international break. Friday the 10th, Germany against Luxembourg. If that's paid to watch it, but I won't pay to watch that. Oh, hang on, it's the World Grand Prix of Darts that week, so my focus will be mainly on the Grand Prix of Darts when I get back from all day. Saturday the 11th. I think. What's stopping me from doing Mansfield with the Plymouth prizes? That's not too far. Although, actually, no, I'm doing Huddersfield with them. So, no, I'm doing Huddersfield with them. I probably won't want to do a neutral game literally 2 days after I've just come back from holiday. Oh, I might do a one of the local ones, one of the more local games. Unless a masker at home, then I'll go whatever. Yeah, I'll have to see what happens with regards to October. We'll have to see what happens anyway. Yes, we have the darts on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. It's the Euro Tour in Switzerland. It's the St. Jakob Hall in Basel, which is ironically opposite the St. Jakob Park, which is where FC Basel plays. So, yeah. We're just waiting for the draw to commence, by the way. No news on when the draw's actually starting. They haven't said they haven't said on the thing, draw next. So, I don't know what's going to happen then. So, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, we've got darts Friday, Saturday and Sunday night. So, I won't be streaming on here this weekend. Oh, hang on, isn't there? I could actually. I know, because if I go to a neutral game this Saturday, then no one's going to be able to do the darts as. Well, I doubt Harvey will do it on his own anyway. He might not even come on. Liam is. I know Liam definitely. I know Liam. I definitely know that Liam is going to be. Yeah, that's kind of dumb anyway. Liam will definitely be at Burton. So. See, the problem with me doing a neutral vlog is I've got to be able to get home, have time to edit it, and get it uploaded. And if I'm doing the darts at the same time, it's not going to really help. So I think we'll just forget it. I might actually, if I'm not doing anything on Saturday, I don't know if I'm doing anything Saturday or not. I'll have to see what the plans are for Saturday afternoon, and if I've got nothing on Saturday afternoon, then potentially I might potentially do the afternoon session for the darts Saturday, Sunday. But I think we'll be busy anyway. I'll probably be busy anyway on Saturday. I'll be watching the football probably on Saturday. Yeah, I think I'll just have a day of keeping an eye on the football, watch 1 or 2 games, and then probably get on with the darts on the night. So you'll have that anyway. We need streams Saturday because it's a classics football day. Well, you're not getting one this Saturday, as I'm not streaming on Saturday. Well, I'm focusing on the darts this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm just gonna focus on the darts. Have the afternoon to myself, and then. On the night, the darts. So Monday the 6th till, in October, the first actual week of October, which would be first week in October, Mondays. Me and me were going on a little trip Monday the 6th, then we come back on the 9th, but I think I'll be, to be quite honest, I think by the time when we get back, I think both me and me will be shattered. I'll be knackered, so, and I certainly won't be going to the gym on the Friday. That's for sure. I'll be knackered because going back to the gym the day after I came back from holiday with the family in September was not the best idea because I was tired. Still managed to push the hour, but I was quite tired, so I think I might just give that entire midweek. I think I'll just have that week off everything. Have the week off. Well, I have to do the dart on Friday night because it's the World Grand Prix, so I'll be on the dart on Friday night. But yeah, probably have a break. Have a break from the channel for that entire midweek, and then look at Saturday, Sunday. That week, but we'll cross that bridge when we need to. If you have just tuned in, by the way, the full-time score was Braga 1, Feyenoord 0. We are currently staying live to find out who plays who in the Carabao Cup draw, which is hopefully going to be starting shortly. And I'm not telling anyone, by the way, where me and Mia were going because it's actually it's a surprise trip for Mia. It's a surprise trip. It's a surprise trip, but I'm not revealing anywhere. And no, Scotty, it's not Germany, before you say. Well done. Well done, Barancha. He gets an assist and then gives away a penalty. What a dickhead. Oh, I've actually done okay. Doing okay this week for for the arena anyway. Oh my God. Atletico Madrid are now losing to Vallecano. No, they're not. Now it's 2-2. People need to sleep unlike a certain Johnson who has luxury of laying in all morning. I haven't really had a lie-in. I've had no lie-in so far this week. Monday I was up at 9:30 going to the gym at 10:30. Yesterday I had to be up again at like 9:30 so that I could have my breakfast and then get ready to head out to Stokesay, which is about a 15-minute drive, to start my Age UK volunteering. Today I was up. Today I was actually up at 9 o'clock. I was up at 9 o'clock today because me and Mia had to go to the gym we had to go to the gym for about 10 o'clock. As I didn't want to get there too late, as I had a dentist appointment at 11:30, so I needed to go straight from there to the dentist. So, and then tomorrow I'll be up at 9:30, getting myself sorted, and then heading to Age UK. And then Friday I've got the gym in the morning. So to be quite honest, the latest I'll have got up this midweek will have been the latest I'll have got up this week, midweek wise, will have been 9:30. So I thought I'd sort of get up between 9 and 9:30. So I've been I haven't really had any lie-ins. 9:30 is the latest I've been up. Well, I'll have been up this midweek. Oh no, sorry, no, I didn't. Sorry, no, I did have a lie-in on Monday. I was feeling a bit under the weather on Monday. Woke up with a sniffle and I was coughing, so I was like, yeah, well, I'm not going to the gym like this. So I didn't end up going to the gym on Monday actually. So I just stayed in bed. But obviously, when you're not well, you're always gonna stay in bed when you're not that well anyway. So I think in the end, after having quite a bit of a kip, after waking up, I think I ended up waking up properly at about 11 o'clock. But that was like a one-off. But normally, in my midweeks nowadays are going to be like between 9 and half, like about 9:30 at the latest every day. On the 6th, myself and me have to be up at 4 a.m. So that's going to be interesting. The draw's taking place after the break, by the way, everyone. So shouldn't be too long now. Why is Sky Sports live streaming a fucking draw on YouTube? Dickheads. Not a bad start, not the worst start. Could have been better. That's out of 100, isn't it? Out of 100 people. Good, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's need Martinez to do okay in goal against Bologna, and that's done decent. This hasn't done too bad actually. Wait, did he not give away a penalty in the end? He said he'd given away a penalty. No, he didn't end up giving away a penalty in the end. Good. Oh, nice. I'm actually top of that. I'm leading that. People can't have been doing... people obviously haven't done very well. Can't have been doing very well, these guys. Who's second? He had Vinny... at the end... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, God. Who's he? Yeah, he's yeah, okay, yeah, I won't finish top then, because if he has a good game, then I'm definitely not finishing top. Yeah, I don't think I'll finish top, but that's decent though. If I can get some more points, if bloody Barrios can get me some points as captain, that'd be great. If you just tuned in, the draw's taking place after the break. I'm just waiting for the adverts to finish. No shit, that's not going to happen now, is it? That won't happen. Can we have a quick joke? Yeah, I was going down the street the other day, and there was this fight that broke out in the chip shop when I was walking past. So I said, "Oh, it's Brad, hello Brad." And so I said, so I was like, "Oh, hello, what's going on here?" So I walked. They all disappeared. I stood there watching it. They all disappeared in the end. And I went inside and I said, I said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, but what was going on here?" They said, "Oh, it was just people starting on us for no reason, but it doesn't matter anyway. We'll sort it out." I said, "Has there been any damage?" And she said, "Yeah, well, some of the fish have been battered, and a couple of chips have been chipped." So there you go. Fair enough. Now, moving on. Time now for the draw to take place.
Well, that was absolutely cack.
Time for the draw then for the Carabao Cup. 4th round. 912 views. We've done well tonight. Done decent tonight. I did say about it's normally about 10:15. 10:20 then. So then, the ball numbers. Brentford. Oh, sorry, they've changed the ball numbers around actually. The ball numbers that were released earlier, not the correct ones. They've changed the ball numbers actually. Right. Oh, I see what they've done. So the first 12 ties that all took place yesterday and last week, they put the first 12 teams in alphabetical order, and then tonight's games they've just done in order of the match. So Man City was first, then Newcastle, then Spurs, Arsenal. So here we go then. Time for the Carabao Cup 4th round draw then, and the first team out of the pot is number 15, and that will be Arsenal playing at the Emirates Stadium. So who's going to be playing at the Emirates Stadium in round 4? It's number 2, and that is Brighton and Hove Albion. Arsenal versus Brighton is the first game of the Carabao Cup 4th round, and all Premier League tie there at the Emirates Stadium. Number 7, Grimsby Town are at home again. Grimsby Town at home again in the Carabao Cup. Who will they play in round 4? They will play Brentford. Grimsby will play Brentford in the Carabao Cup 4th round. That again, by the way, is another team that's a team that I see Brentford. I actually see Grimsby knocking them out. I think Grimsby will knock them out, you know. Swansea City are at home then. Who's going to the Swansea.com stadium? It's going to be Manchester City. What a fucking surprise. Piece of piss tie again. Oh. Give City the easy ties. Fucking Swansea away. Newcastle United are at home to Tottenham Hotspurs. Newcastle at home to Tottenham Hotspurs. That's well, to be fair, that's going to be a good tie. I do think Newcastle. I actually think Newcastle will beat them. You know, Wrexham then, the Championship tie. Championship team. Who will Wrexham be going head to head against? Wrexham at home to Cardiff. It is Championship versus League One. Tottenham Hotspurs have got Newcastle at St James's Park. Brad. Wrexham against Cardiff. Liverpool are at home again. For fuck's sake, man. Please don't get lucky this time. Liverpool are at home. Liverpool are at home to Palace. That's not easy. Liverpool at home to Palace. Wow. By them Geordie scumbags. Well, and it's at St James's Park, so see you, Fres. Wolves are at home to Chelsea. Chelsea have Wolves away. Oh, that's a bit of a bogey ground for Chelsea. Wickham Wanderers. And Wickham will be at home to number 6, Fulham. And that finishes off the draw. 8 ties drawn. So there's going to be only 8 ties in the Carabao Cup. Fixtures to be played on the week commencing the 27th of October, which means the games will take place on Tuesday the 28th and Wednesday the 29th of October, so right before Halloween. Arsenal will play Brighton at the Emirates Stadium in an all-Premier League clash, whilst Grimsby Town, who have done very well to get to this stage in the 4th round, will be taking on Brentford at home. A game that I actually see Grimsby winning. I see Grimsby winning, you know. Manchester City will travel to Swansea. Piece of piss, I think. I think Swansea will certainly get beat. Tottenham travel to Newcastle. Newcastle against Spurs. I actually think with Newcastle's home crowd, I actually think they will beat Spurs. Spurs don't tend to do that well at Newcastle either, so I actually don't think Newcastle will lose to them. I think Newcastle will go through. Wrexham versus Cardiff. Oh, I've just remembered. That's a Welsh clash. It's a Welsh derby. I just remembered. Welsh derby, by the way. Welsh derby. Wrexham Cardiff. Wrexham versus Cardiff. That's a Welsh derby. I literally just realised. Ha! That's brilliant. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. A repeat of the Charity Shield, actually, which is actually a really good... Welsh derby, that's interesting. Yes, Wrexham against Cardiff, that's a Welsh derby. Liverpool against Palace repeated the Charity Shield final. And I think Liverpool will probably get away with it, but I would love to see Crystal Palace knock them out. It would be good. Wolves versus Chelsea. I think Chelsea should win that. And Wickham versus Fulham is, I think, a London derby. Wickham, Fulham, London derby? It's a London derby, isn't it? Wickham, Fulham. Fulham's in, like, the centre of London, whereas Wickham is, like, it's outside of London. It's, like, west of London. Wickham are London, aren't they? I've always classed them as a London club, but apparently it's not. Well, anyways, so those are your ties then. So it's not a derby. Those are your ties then. Fulham don't have too far to travel. Well, interesting. Some interesting ties there. But there we go. That's all for tonight then. Thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight. Decent views tonight, 900. So good going. Well done to Braga, and good luck to all teams in the Carabao Cup, apart from Man City, Liverpool and Newcastle. They can get knotted. We'll see you again next. I won't be back on now until next week, so we'll see you next week. Make sure you tune in to Double Trouble Darts on Friday, Saturday and Sunday night. See you for that. Bye.